So sir, after nyo na ma-present yung chairman's progress report, ano po yung expectation ninyo? Do you think there will be more Blue Ribbon Committee members na makukumbinsi na po na mag-sign doon sa partial committee report?
Hopefully, kasi yung challenge is now on them. If they want to interpolate me, if they want to amend or introduce amendments, if they want to modify, or even if they want not to adopt the partial committee report, then they should sign and get on with it. Hindi pwedeng nakabitin forever. Kailan talaga mayroong conclusion. Now, the reason why I delivered the chairman's progress report and I did it via a privilege speech, kasi hindi naman pwedeng buuin natin yung buong report kasi napakahaba. Yung kahapon nga lang partial committee report lang, pero hati na nga yun, yung tinapos natin as far as the 7th or 8th hearing, almost 1 hour na eh. So you can just imagine kung full report, baka abutin tayong 2 oras sa sponsorship pa lamang. So it was done not without reason and intent.
So, once you gathered enough signature, immediately, sir, i-report out nyo na ito sa plenary?
Yes, hindi na yung ganitong parang synopsis or synthesis, kundi yung full content doong partial committee report. Para na sa ganon, maging mas productive at saka mas exhaustive yung deliberation, yung interpellation. So we can decide once and for all, at least the majority members of the Senate, not just the committee members, kung ano yung portions na i-adapt, kung ano yung portions na i-delete, or i-adapt or i-delete altogether.
Pero sir, yung pinaka-highlights ng partial committee report, halos nabanggit na po yun doon sa chairman's progress report kahapon.
Yes, yun yung mga distinct parts from the original. Pinili talaga namin yung hindi maapektuhan yung wholeness ng partial committee report. Kaya mga highlights yun. Particularly, kaya sabi ko nga, di ba, reform and referral package. Kasi kasama doon yung mga list of possible legislative proposals, like strengthening the ombudsman and the DOJ. Sa ombudsman, kasi ako coming from my previous life as sa law enforcement or as a law enforcement officer, hindi lamang yung parang preventive or yung parang remedial, kundi kailangan meron din punitive na aspect. In so doing, kung may punitive, it will serve as a lesson or warning to the others who may have the capacity or potential to commit the same crimes or the same misdemeanors.
So sir, i-copy furnace nyo na ba yung ombudsman at DOJ o nag-request na ba sila ng copy?
That is the next move. Moving forward, pinaprepare ko na yung transmittal letter to the Office of the Ombudsman para ibigay sa kanila yung lahat, all the pieces of evidence gathered, documentary, testimonial, even the TSNs. Kasi at least now, it is a matter of public record because nailabas ko na via a privilege speech, so nasa record na yan. Whereas before, kung nakatago yung draft committee report at hindi naman nare-report out, wala. I might be violating some rules of the Senate. So, isa rin yung reason kung bakit minabuti kong i-report out by way of a privilege speech para magamit naman ng ombudsman o ng DOJ yung mga iba na wala pa sa kanila.
So, for now, sir, walang bagong BRC member ang nag-express na ng intention to sign the partial report?
Wala naman nag-indicate as of yesterday or as of now as we speak.